Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of VultureSMP. This is the single player server, as we did just open a modded one. Not too sure when I'm going to be recording the first episode of that. I've done a live stream on it. Not sure what things getting set up over there. I need to get sorted, get some items together, things like that. But anyway, welcome to another episode. We've got some new VultureSMP members. There's something new, and yeah, I'll explain about that. I think you might have already seen that in the intro video for Jamie. That is Jamie's house. You would have seen the intro video by the time you're watching this video, because of course, yes, that was some new VultureSMP members. So I can clearly say about that because I know you will have seen the video. So there we go. 6 new people. That is Jamie, Socks. No, I didn't mean to say Socks. Soap, Pixelot, and there's Boxer, and I hate forgetting people's names. There is Red Rock, and there's one more. There's Mario to Sonic. There we go. I've got his head in my inventory. We had a bit of a fight gathering some heads. So this is Jamie's place. Really impressive. He's got some diamond blocks already, all that sort of stuff. But if you listen, if I come back over here so you can't hear any portal noises, just stand here and listen a minute. You should be able to tell that there is little or no background noise whatsoever. I got a new computer case and it is silent. It's the Fractal Design Define R5. I can only really hear a very, very, very faint buzz, and it's probably not going to get picked up by the microphone at all. I would say it's around 20 decibels, and yeah, that's like normal noise anyway that you're going to experience just being in your house more than likely, and that doesn't get picked up by the microphone. So, yep. It should be okay. I've not done a recording test though, so if it's not okay, I might have to tweak some audio settings, stuff like that. Maybe do some actual background noise removal if it's still there. But it's helping me anyway, having a quieter computer, because I've not got to put up with the huge loud noise that the computer used to make. It was insanely louder than this. So we've got some ender pearls down there. Not us. I mean, Jamie has. Yeah, he's been getting going. Apparently he did all this and he's still got 5 diamond blocks left, so that's impressive really. He's got tons of diamonds already. But anyway, I've not yet cleaned up the prank from Cowie, so I might, at some point in this episode, you might be seeing some time-lapse footage of me cleaning up most of the prank. I think I'm going to keep the main pyramid there, but I understand that it is on top of like the ocean area, so yeah, we'll have to have a look at that. And I'm going to walk and talk, so there's a topic to talk about, but I've got to gather my thoughts first before talking about that. But yeah, I think I'm just going to get over here and discuss the other members' houses, bases, because you'll see one right there. There's stuff sprigging up all over the place. There's been Soap, and there's Soap's house, there's Pixelot's, and yeah, then there's Mario's behind Miner's house. So there's some houses from the new members who are joining, so let's go over. I will end up delivering probably some diamonds to each member or something. We'll probably do that in this episode. And this will be a relaxed, chatty episode, starting to get stuff done, getting things in the together places, and we'll hopefully go do some marking out for something that I want to do that would have been hinted at in the last episode that went out before I record this. So there's going to be 2 more, one from each member that I did introduction videos with, and then you're going to be seeing this. So yeah, this is quite a bit in advance, but it isn't actually, because they're coming out like relatively soon. Like, we're launching them on Saturday, and it is currently Wednesday, so yep. And then you'll see this one probably like midweek after, and we'll try and do 2 a week for a bit, see how long I can keep that up for. But anyway, this is Pixelot's, and he's got some slime blocks down here. This has actually changed since I last seen it, and then you can bounce on the slime block, and it looks like he's got his storage down here. This is cool. Yeah, this looks kind of awesome. Tools, weapons, armor stuff, slime stuff. Yeah, some chests around there. And what we got: ender pearls, building blocks, food stuff, natural tree, tools and weapons. So yeah, there is some items that Pixelot has acquired. That's good. And I'm not quite sure what's at the top here, but we'll go have a look. Just take a quick look, see what is actually at the top here, because that might be interesting. What's this sign say? Sleep in here if you think you have been genius enough for today. I like that. Yeah, that's cool. And I like the fact that you've got to like do a bit of parkour at the top to align yourself with the slime blocks, because they're a bit off. Iron stuff, wood stuff, mob drops. Only for melting down failed experiments. Only for experiments performed by professionals, I think that's meant to say. And then mining stuff. So, yeah, we might have like, 6 diamonds, that's awesome. So yeah, everyone seems to have a fair share of diamonds, but I think the approach of this is it's like a laboratory. Yeah, Pixot's laboratory. Warning, could get killed, poisoned, exploded, etc. So that's all. That's always going to be doing the experiments, I think. Hopefully he doesn't take any like server members in to do experiments on. I think I'm just joking with you. There's something over here that, yeah, hopefully I'm not spoiling this. This is a tree farm, and there's some signs. I was mining the wood, and then when I tried to get it back, but I ran out of sapling, so I PS have filled the chests with bone meal. I was mining the wood, and then when I tried to get it back, but ran out of saplings. That's probably some message for Miney or Mario, because that's who's been building this. I'm not quite sure if this is spoiling anything up, but it's not. Wow, it's filled with a lot of bone meal there. And that was a quick lag spike, so apologies for that. Let's go up here. Yep, they've got the pistons. This is like a one way to go push all the blocks into the middle, but I'm not sure if it's actually finished yet, so I'm going to wait for them to let me know if that's finished or not. But I'm probably going to be building my own in my base eventually, because, yeah, there are my plans. I don't want to share too many plans just yet, though, so I'm going to keep stuff like that a little bit secret just for now. And there's a little passage that goes down there that doesn't lead to anything at the moment, I don't think. But round here, down that glass thing, we have got Mario to Sonic's little base, and I hope I'm not spoiling anything in like anyone's episode. We did come down here, me and Mario, for his intro, and he's clearly done some work, but I think he'll have recorded it all, so hopefully I'm not spoiling it. I'll probably go check with him before the video's released, but yeah, if people are recording this, then that should be fine. He's got my head in there, glows, Jamie is Minecrafters, yeah, that's awesome. So you've got the head dropping system, if you didn't know. That is the design by Cowie, actually, and if I remember, I'll try and put a link in the description box down below. If not, spam the comments and I'll put it in. I'm not sure what these are, but yeah, this is like my first time visiting these properly, because this wasn't built up massively at first. I see what that's saying. It's saying put your coal at the back and put your stuff you want smelting there, and it'll pop out of that chest. That's awesome. So yeah, that is the new members' bases, and I think this path's been extended down to there. I'm not quite sure if it's been extended or not. At least that's what it looks like. So we're gonna probably in this episode, I'm gonna do that little talk with you guys, something that I watched on one of the Sumovoid's videos, just about like YouTubers and like advertising basically, and I just want to discuss like why I do YouTube basically, and bring you up to speed on all of that, and why I started in the first place, and in terms of advertising, bringing provision hosting to it as well, things like that. And yeah, I'm just going to consolidate all my opinions and thoughts before I do anything though. So yeah, I am gonna go and decide what we're doing for the episode mainly, but also some other things which you will see probably in the next clip. So I'll go see what we're actually doing for this episode, but I think I've got an idea, and that is the work on the Nether Hub, which I think I mentioned earlier in the video. If not, then we will be expanding the Nether Hub, hopefully starting to get some foundations going in this episode. So I'll catch you in a moment. Okay, I'm halfway through the time lapse, but you've just watched it all, hopefully. Yes, things have gone to plan. You've just watched all the time lapse. Gonna repair this stuff. You're about to see a little bit of derpy footage, if we've got some to show. Hopefully we have, from where we tried to do a wither fight, and these are actually duplicated items that we need to destroy. I'm not actually prepared for this. I need some lava, but we are going to destroy these, and I've got a story to explain. Basically, yep, that's right, we need to destroy one of the nether stars as well. I'll explain it right now. There was a wither, we were killing it, flew off into the top of the corner, and you'll see that in the video, hopefully, if all goes to plan. You will see that in the next clip. We tried to kill it with the bows, and obviously they're not as effective as my smite sword, so I got withered pretty early on, and didn't manage to get in there and try to kill it. So, I died, and then I think in the end Mario or Matt ended up killing the wither, and then straight after they'd both been withered from killing it, so they died again, or died for the first time then, but they got my stuff and things, so all the stuff was just in a big pile, and we had then the server, we was running back to get our stuff, and the server crashed, probably because of the chunks that we were loading to try and get back over there. But at the worst possible time, the authentication servers went down that minute, meaning that we all got kicked out and wasn't able to log back in, and they didn't come back up for like an hour or two, and I was sat there, and 4 hours later, I think it was, that they finally were okay enough to log back in, because they came up and then people like all tried to log in at once, and it caused lag and things like that. Yeah, I know that mine's done this, by the way. And yeah, so that's why stuff happened, and then when we did get back on, we noticed that items had got duplicated, so we just put them in there, and if you're happy do not open you will die. We can now remove that chest, that sign, sorry, I'll place that inside the chest, and so these need to be killed, because these were the ones that duplicated. My boots didn't duplicate, he put all my stuff there, and my boots weren't there, but we also ended up with a duplicated nether star, so we need to destroy one of them and this armor. So I'm going to do it on camera with you guys now, and I'm not actually prepared for this because I don't know where there is some lava. So I'm gonna hope that Cowie hasn't cleared up something that I've saw in his like latest video. If he has, then I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be able to do. But I'm going to make a quick cut until we get over there, and we'll do that. So you'll actually watch a wither fight in a couple clips time. I don't want to spoil anything anyway, so I've got to go over and check just in case he's done something for an episode and things like that. So I'll be right back. In the middle of nowhere. Been to Cowie's, the place where I'll go say, the chicken cookery had a bit of a mess in the last episode, but it looks like it's cleared all that up, so that is fine. And I'm actually over in like the mine area, and I've managed to find this piece of, not this piece, but this area of lava. So to make sure that we're going to throw them away properly, we're going to get them all in the line on the inventory, and we're just going to throw them straight into the lava. And does lava actually destroy a nether star? That is what I am wondering. I don't actually know. I've got fire resistance there in case it doesn't. I think that's safe to say it's been destroyed. There we go then. Lava must destroy a nether star. It's gone. Good. So now we've got our nether star. That's for my beacon. That's the one in my ender chest. So yeah, I'm going to use that. I'm going to actually try and find my way back out of here. Yeah, that's right. I remember this. I've been for some obsidian here before. And actually, while I'm here, I could do with picking up the obsidian, because I'm going to need 3 pieces to make the beacon. So I'll get that, and I'll go back over to my base and finish the time lapse. But there's actually possibly one more thing that I actually want to do. I'm just going to get rid of that. And I'll have to go show you that as well. At some point, you'll probably see the failed wither fight. I don't know when that point will be, because there's one more thing that I want to go and do. So for the next clip, I think you're going to be doing something else. I'm going to be doing something else, because is it 4 to build a beacon? I think it's only 3. Yeah, it's 3, and then the nether star in the middle, surround it with glass. Yep, that's right. Okay, there's one more thing I've got to do, and I'll explain when we're over there. And yeah, that's one more job, and then you'll see the rest of the time lapse. Well, you've already seen that. I'll go finish that, and then you are gonna go and see the failed wither fight. So yeah, I'll catch you in a moment when I'm over at the area that I want to show you. Okay, we're here. We're at the destination. If you didn't see the 2 videos ago, I welcomed Jamie to the server. He's built this. This is amazing. Let's walk down here. Look at this all. This is well decorated. It's cost him a bit to do this though. He's a new member and he's already getting up his resources to make his builds look nice. This looks amazing. But what is this? This is a Aber cave-in information. And there's a full book. We might read it. Hold your Aber cave-in tournament. Before you start your cave-in, please read this. Potions allowed: speed, night vision, fire resistance. Time allowed 20 minutes, no more, no less. Points per block. You can read all of that. They're the points per the block. Ores only count if they are in ore form and are found in the 20 minutes. Person who has the most amount of points at the end of their round wins and goes through to the next round. All ores collected by both people in the 20 minutes go into the winning chest, and the winning chests are over here where my mouse pointer is. Person who has the most amount of points at the end of their round wins and goes through to the next round. That makes sense. These will go to the winner of the tournament. So you are now wondering how to register. Rename a piece of iron found in chest and then put it back in the other chest. The rounds found in chest and then put it back in the other. Yep, the rounds will be drawn on the 26th of September, so make sure you're in before then. And now finally, good luck. P.S. There is no limit to the amount of people that can play, and sorry for any spelling mistakes. No spelling mistakes that I observed, so there you go. Awesome. So we've already got some people who's entered. Jamie, Skook, Pixelot, Cowie, and Minecrafter. I'm going to go ahead and take some iron. And I actually... How much is it going to cost? Because I don't have a... It's going to cost me 1 level. I need to go get 1 level. I don't know how to get 1 level. Yeah, this could be a dilemma. I should have looked at that. I think I will go get 1 level and then just rename it and put it in the chest. And the next clip that you will watch is the wither fight. So there you go. That's gonna be it for this clip though. I'm not gonna go back and just prove that I put my name in. I will have put my name in by the time that this video goes live. Just know that, okay?
But I don't want to.
I'm recording now, so yep. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, guys, we are gonna be fighting a wither. This is part of some content. And
Woo!
So hopefully Mario can place down some soul sand, and we've got 3 people here, so it should,
Wait, hold on.
be too
Switch of armor. Switch of armor. I need my better armor. There we go.
GG. I brought my diamond armor.
Right, we're gonna put 2
away!
on, and
I'm on a
then
away.
chug your fire resistance and strength.
Well, thanks for bringing me potions.
Yeah, thanks for bringing me potions.
Yeah,
I thought you all had some.
No.
Nope.
I did tell you what to get.
Oh well,
great.
just go, 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 go.
Oh god. Oh dear god.
I'm staying at the back, cause why not?
Go back up. What?
Block your
You
sword.
can't do
Block your
anything
sword.
here.
Block your sword. GG.
Whoa,
Oh,
lava.
Where'd it go?
It's up there.
Where's up there? Oh my god.
Whoa, Harper.
Okay, I'm withered.
Rip.
I'm about to die.
Rip.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh dear god. Oh,
I'm
thanks.
actually gonna
I'm
die.
withered.
I'm actually gonna die.
Oh god.
This is a part of VultureSMP.
Harper, Harper.
Oh
water,
dear.
water. Oh.
I'm gonna die.
Can somebody collect my stuff, please?
Oh thanks.
I have a bow. Mario, I have a bow if you want.
Help! Oh did I?
I'm dead.
Rip.
I'm back at my base.
Alright, I have the
I
nether
don't
sword.
know. I don't know where exactly.
I don't even know
to
which
go.
mine we need to go down.
Oh,
What?
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 The server's
What?
crashed.
GG.
GG, well played.
Amazing.
GG.
Amazing.
Rip.
The server's back up.
Oh, it's back up.
I need to go to the
Oh,
Oh,
312
no.
one.
No.
Authentication is on maintenance.
Are you
Wow.
kidding me?
Oh my god. GG, well played.
At least I got.
Amazing.
Alright, at least I got everything. And it won't be
Amazing.
fun.
Did you get my stuff?
Yes, the only stuff I
Oh my
lost
god.
was just iron armor.
It's the login's been down for 5+ minutes. Holy cow. Session has been down for 5 and the website is down for 2. What the hell?
I tried to get everything I could.
I'm literally just pressing the F5 button and like spamming it.
Invalid session ID. What? It automatically refreshes every 30 seconds.
So?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's every 30 seconds. 30 seconds is a very long time. Well, now the website died as well.
Your mom is a really long time.
Yeah, the website's dead.
Hope you enjoyed that little time lapse right there, and then the yeah, well, you already saw the time lapse. What am I talking about? You may have noticed in the time lapse though that something had happened. My chest, yep. Creeper blew me up. I tried to get everything into the chest as soon as possible. But anyway, we're going to be working on the nether hub at the moment, so yeah, a creeper basically blew me up and that's what I had to do. So, if you didn't already know, I am going to be working on expanding the nether hub for the server. We're going to have a huge cobblestone box to replace what's already there. And to start with, I need to collect my thoughts. Well, I've already done that, about what I want to say. I've kind of got my thoughts together about what this topic that I mentioned earlier in the video about the disclosure topic that I saw in one of Avoid's videos. So I'm basically just going to discuss that around about now. And yeah, well, that's what I'm here to dig out this area and then talk about that. So basically, it comes about where there's people on YouTube that get paid to promote things. That's such thing in the server hosting world, which is how it links into my job. In terms of my job role is to find YouTubers or any person that is wanting a partnership and partner them for a free server. That's my role in Provision Host, and that's what I do. That's basically what I do as my job. And YouTubers then represent us as part of that, and because of that, they're essentially being paid to promote us because we're paying them in the form of a free server. And this is where the legal issues can come in. If they then use that server to play on it and tell people that we're a great provider, they might be being influenced by us. And that's not necessarily related to hosting, that's related more so to the gaming side, where companies can pay people to play a game, and even if you're getting the game for free, it can still be misleading. Of course, if you're being paid to review something, you're more likely to want to show that you like the product, because you're going to want to build a relationship with that company to get paid more for the reviewing. Money motivates people. That is the fact right there, and that's basically what I'm trying to discuss. And to be honest, I don't think it links in with what I'm doing with partnerships, but it may do in the future, and that's why I want to bring it up. And also about my channel. Now I'll tell you, I don't really earn money from the channel. The only reason that the ads are there is in case one of my videos gets popular, it takes off, and I want to earn some money from that takeoff. I cannot then just say, oh yeah, I want all that money when there's not ever been any ads on it. You've got to have that ads on the video to get the money, basically. And I think you understand that anyway, so I'm not going to blab on too much about that subject. And so yeah, I don't actually earn a lot from YouTube, like, at all. I will tell you that it is not even 1% per month of my Provision Host wage. There you go. So it's not even 1%. It's probably like 0.5% or 0.2% or something like that. That I know I can't give my exact earnings. I'm not even going to say how much I earn from Provision Host, but I will say that it isn't. It's about minimum wage for my age, I believe. I don't know, because I'm 15 and the minimum wage in the UK is like 16 for stuff like that. But basically, I don't earn money from YouTube. I do it as a hobby. Yeah, there's a small bit of money that does come in, but that goes to no use. And also, the money that I earn from Provision Host does go towards the channel in some sense. I bought a new computer case. I buy games to play on the channel. I buy... what else did I buy? I bought the new GPU. I bought a power supply to power the GPU. So they were upgrades for the channel, really, because I'm going to play games on the channel. I'm going to want a graphics card to play those games. And so that's how that idea has come about, really. So yeah, that's that. And yeah, my personal views is that I will never, I don't know if this will change, but currently I will never accept money to play a game. I play games that I want to play, and I don't play them for the views either. I enjoy playing Minecraft because it does well on the channel, but that's not a heavy influencer to me playing it. I play Factorio, which doesn't get nearly as much views as my Minecraft, but I still play it because I enjoy playing it. And this is where we've got to kind of get our heads around the fact that we're going to be I'm playing games not for the money, but because I enjoy it. And if you look at that on a bigger scale, then you see that the reason why some YouTubers, they might not earn a lot of money from ads, so they might want to get that extra income through game developers paying them. So that's one way. But yeah, there is some discussion as well about that free games also qualify, because if someone gives you something for free, then you're more likely to give them a good review, really, and it's only natural that your opinion may be biased towards the company, so that needs to be disclosed usually, and things like that. Now, I'll say that I've been given games for free in the past. The only one probably being Factorio, because I was at a level where they wanted YouTubers with 100 or more subscribers, and I got in touch to get a review copy. But that's not to say that I'm not going to buy that game. That's just to say that I support the game. I want to help it out by making videos though, and didn't have the money at the time to buy it. But in the future I will buy it. But currently I'm just using that review copy until I feel it right to actually purchase the game. So that's how that's currently working. And I want to say that the content may drastically change on the channel. The reason being is that I want to put a lot more time into my job to get paid and everything like that. But yeah, I'm not sure how that's going to work out, because it might not work out. I'm not finding the partners at the moment. I'm not currently being able to get all that securely and things like that. So yeah, the videos may drop in the future. I may have to stop YouTube completely if I decide I don't have enough free time to pursue everything that I want to do or things like that. Then of course I'd prefer to get money over just doing something for fun. But right now YouTube is fine, and because I play Minecraft as well in my spare time, it fits in quite well, and I get to play some other games as well, which I'm actually planning to play real soon. So my goal for this was to actually clear out the space that we're going to be needing for this new hub. But currently I'm not actually sure on how much space we're actually going to need. I was thinking 75 by 100, but that's going to be pretty big, I think. So I'm not too sure. If we go look here, I think that the middle blocks, that wasn't even the hub. I was thinking that was a hub. If we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, these are the middle two. That is 6 and 7. And if we're doing this 75 across, then that's going to be around about of 70 blocks in total. That means 40 in that direction. No, 35 and 35. So if we go to, if we actually go to 35 and then 35, that should be okay, I think, because this is really 5. At least that's what I think. So if we go to 35, and you can see it's going to be a long way out. Might have to come off the edge and all that. And I'm probably going to block this lava in as well, but I'll go and do that eventually. For now, we can try and pull her across. For some reason, I can't right click. Yeah, I can't right click. Go in there. I'm trying to right click. I can right click there. It just won't do it. Why? I do not know. Maybe because I'm stood on soul sand, but I don't think that should make a difference. Anyway, let's go to 35. So yeah, disclosure is basically a company might give you a game to try, and you might have to say this is the video and things, but they're just my views and relating it to the job and everything like that. But basically, the content on my channel, I don't think will ever, unless my channel gets big enough to companies to actually want, I don't think that I will ever be doing anything for money, like playing games for money, because that's just not what I'm going to do. Like I said, I've got a job. I'm not doing YouTube for money at all. It is just one of those free time things that I've decided to do. So there's that. This could be a pretty huge hub actually, but we'll try it. Go out as far as 35. Leave some suggestions in the comments how big it should be actually, because we're not going to be building it all in this episode. This was just my time to talk and to get things started. The main idea was the clean up of the prank and everything like that. But yeah, so basically that is there's my opinions on everything. That's how things are working, and people, if you don't disclose things, then your channels could get taken down. So I might have to start saying about Factorio unless I buy it, but I know that my opinion isn't getting influenced just by me having a free copy of that game, basically, and that will pretty much always be the same. Now, I've been wondering how it affects like advertising in other ways. Like, say you play on a server. I know that people pay for you to play on their Minecraft servers. I don't do any of that either. But I'm wondering how this might affect like VultureSMP. If we are promoting it and it is like a business, then we are technically we technically have to do things like by the book, really. So in order for that to happen, we've got to know what we're doing, and yeah, that kind of thing. Actually, what go on to here? This is 66. Okay. Yeah, people. If you're advertising a brand name such as VultureSMP, and you've got a brand around that, then that can be seen as you advertising. And if you're hosted by a hosting company and the hosting's really good, and you're saying, "Oh, it's really good," it could be a biased opinion if you got the server for free. If you paid for it, you might be more likely to give an honest review. Otherwise, I'm not too sure. It's a bit shady at the moment, and I'm struggling to fully work out everything. But I know that it pretty much doesn't have much to do with me because I don't go that way of doing what I've described anyway. So it pretty much just is what I have talked about. And yeah, it's only going to really affect the larger channels, but from my size, I might have to start doing it like now in case my channel ever did take off. It's basically just that. But what I'm coming here to say as well is that I might be stopping YouTube, and that's kind of what I've been explaining earlier. I might have to stop it. School's gonna be taking up a lot of my time soon, and I don't know if I'm gonna actually have the free time to do YouTube. So what I might have to do is slow down on the episodes or something like that. And I know that some of you that watched the live stream when we opened the modded server are going to be wondering where that is. Yes, we've got a modded server now on Vulture, but I'm not recording there just yet. I want to make sure that everything's solid over there, and because we might have to do some things, what I've kind of found out since things happened. And also the Iron Titan is broken and a chunk has been swapped on the map. And this is possibly because of a node crashing on Provision Host the other day, which was out of our control. That was a node. That's where our servers are hosted. And yeah, it wasn't just us, it was Provision clients that are affected. So yeah, that is that. And I've been talking for a long time, my voice is now starting to hurt, so there you go. There's a bit of insight into what I've just talked about, including my job and everything like that, and YouTube, and how it all links. I'm now going to finish off some of this hub, and then we'll finish off the episode. Alright, I've finished marking it out. This is where the end is going to be, which is going to be minus 28 down the end here, on that axis there. And then it's going to run all the way across. Of course, it's going to go to that end as well, so it's going to be a huge box that goes around here. And I'll just show you down to the other end part, which is going to be on top of this path and then across here. And it's going to come right up to here. But I'll have to check with the other members if this is fine. So members, if you are watching this, let me know. Cowie especially, because I know you spent a lot of time on this tunnel. And also Panda, because he spent some time on this tunnel here as well. This can easily be reworked in the new hub up to there and everything. So it'll fit fine, it's just the fact that we've got to remove things. So I'm just there to check with you guys. So if you're watching, be sure to let me know. This is of course where it splits off and goes down to my base following that tunnel. And then this is to the Blaze Farm. So I decided to end it here and extend that one further to make sure that we had that room and everything. And now if you look where this one's going to go, measured it out. These aren't exact, I may have to fully measure it, but this is a rough guide of where the new hub is going to go. I think these ones are pretty much exact because I took the measurements and fully measured that distance, but this one to that one was some quick on camera math that we did, that you remember. So if we come, there's somewhere I've marked it here. If we come down here, then it should end around this point here. So it's going to end just around this area, just past where that hub. So that's where it ends, and it's just going to extend over to there, the end of where that raised cobble is going to go here. So if anything's been lost here, I don't know, I can't tell if it is, but this looks like someone's tunnel. So please let me know if that's going to be an issue. Whoever's that is, you probably know what it is. I'm thinking that it could be miners or something, this one. I'm going to actually look inside and have a look, but if you're wondering how I got so much cobble, Socks has offered to donate the 3 or 4, I think he's got 4 double chests full of cobblestone to this project, so that is where we've got that. And let's have a look whose it is. It goes down here to miners and down to here, and then this is miners as well. This leads to the town, I believe, so yeah, there that is. And then there's a pathway going up. I'm sure we did that in the tour video. So yeah, there's that. I think, yeah, medieval village, so that's definitely where mine is, one of his tunnels are. So please let me know, Miney, and everyone else, of course, because they could probably lose this as well. But in the hub, we'll be able to put like the tunnels in the hub. It's just because we're going to lose this, and yeah, gas exploded on me when I was up there, so I'll have to go and try and replace that. But yeah, we've got an insane amount of cobblestone at the moment. Still a load that I can bring over from Sox's base. I've not been and bring it all over. And why did I think that would work? Oh well, there we go. So that's how that is. Let's place back the cobble, the nether rack. Got some nether quartz too. We'll go get tons of nether rack from this thing, which is going to be awesome because I need some nether rack anyway to do my tunnel down that end. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. We're ending it off inside the nether. Yes, you've got a sound of a ghast. So yeah, I think that's everything. That is everything. That's going to be it for this one. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video. And now I'm stuck. I'm going to walk into a portal. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.